Okay, that should give everyone time to get in. Yes, I am back. It has been a solid 2 months since I've had a actual quality stream. I know I've done like one, maybe two, but we are back, set up to continue our streams. I believe they've just finished qualifying, so they are going to get that set up. What I saw was, I believe, Proto took pole here at Charlotte. So, ironically, we are coming back to the longest race of the season. Oh, Metz is racing? I thought I saw him in there. I wasn't sure. So, looks like we will see a Metz. What do you mean, what, Bryn? It has been a minute. Everything is actually very well. I will say that. Oh, will you stop asking about that? I swear to God. We have already discussed it. Oh, don't do the eyes thing because you can't remember what we talked about. Also, audio test, can y'all hear any background wind at all? A little? Okay. That is my AC. I do have to have that on because it gets very hot in here, so hopefully it's not a big distraction. Hey, Dee Dee, I got your in car up, so please don't disappoint. Stop running in the back whenever you get to a stage. And Go Dogs, you can boo all you want. You're still the Auburn fan here, so. Ooh, I think while they still get set up, because we still have a few extra minutes while they get everyone back in the lobby, I want to say I missed a few races, so I need to catch up on where we are sitting. So, going to schedule, we are on Charlotte Oval, so getting very close to the regular season finale. I believe, yeah, I missed Michigan, Phoenix, and Pocono, if I'm correct. So, yeah, 3 races I've been gone. So now we are on the final 3 of the regular season. T Stone dropped out. Do you mean T Stone like left? Or like dropped out of the points? Yeah, with that, so last 3 races of the regular season, going over to our point standings. Did they move it? I think someone quit. Yeah, I'm not quite sure because I haven't. I honestly have not looked at almost any one of my discords at all. the last 2 months, so I'm still pretty far behind. But looking at our points going into this race here, we have Romeo still on top of the points. I believe he has held that the entirety of the season. Currently sitting at 37 points above Proto, who is our current pole sitter. And then behind him by 33, gonna be Dre, I believe. Yeah, Dre in the 44. Trout a few more points back behind. And then you got GS, T-Stone, which I believe you said he has dropped out. He was sitting sixth. So then that goes to Dirtiest Cat, then McNeil, King Coda. We have Splash, Ghost Tech, Comical, Bizarre, Go Dogs, and then down to our final two at the cut line. You got Fool's Gold, who is actually 20 points above Biscuit. He is only, I believe, 8 points in the good right now. And the ones below him, we have SRT Drip, P8 Banksy, Wolf, Hidden Truth, and Llamas. Llamas, I believe, cannot make it in even if he raises these next three races. Oh, already putting that screen time on Mets. This is our mile and a half, so we will be doing it's 10 laps, I believe. Yes. Mile and a half intermediates. You got 10 laps to sit on Mets fan at the start of the race because you used it now. Also, those that are not familiar with the redeem there, because I know most of the ODRL guys use it over there. Any white line guys in the chat, if you use that redeem there, that Merit just used, you put up the driver of your choice, and I will sit on that driver for the designated amount of laps per track. Super speedways, stuff like that, Michigan Auto Club, Dega, Daytona. In road courses, you're going to be 5 laps on camera. I'm going to try not to change, but if something's happened, I will have to move off and try to keep track of that. You got your intermediates, mile and a halves. You'll have 10 laps on camera. And then down to short tracks, you'll have 15. You have to use the redeem there, Go Dogs. You can't just say the name. You gotta spend the points. Okay, I just looked over at your name, and I have the computer far away from me. I wasn't just gonna say insolvable because nobody knows who you are. Yeah, I did that to you. No one knows who you are. Cry, seed, mauled. I probably should, since people are using it a lot. I might move it up to 2,000. No, Mets, you are going to be 10 laps on stream, start of the race. Oh, that reminds me. When I do return to some form of racing, I will be adding in other redeems, stuff to like change my camera or run a different line, I guess. Little things like that. Because I know I still plan to do some pop up races on World of Outlaws and Heat if it's still alive at this point. And then people could just like change my camera to in car or hood, make me suffer. Go to the rear redeem. Honestly, I'm thinking about doing that as like a 20k. Do the to the rear. Might do it as a 20k. And I want to say there's a way to purchase those little channel points. Because I know those bits. I might put them on bits as well because those are money, but y'all are cheap as well, which is why I have them on points. Under caution's a little biased because most things don't really have a caution. Like World of Outlaws, they don't really have a caution. Also, they are loading up pretty soon to go about 10 seconds. Well, I'm not doing that to wreck the field. It's league races, dude. You can't just wreck the field because someone had a points redeem. And I don't even think I get money for the points redeems, now that I think about it. I'll have to go back and look at that. I know bits give me money. I'm not sure about channel points, though. If they do, it's like a little bit of sense. Fool's Gold, I'm surprised is your first message in the chat. Yeah, like I said, I'm just gonna have to go back and look at what channel points do. There is our invite. I'm waiting on my in-car to be in-game, and we will take it. 200 laps, longest race of the season. And of course, it's the one I come back to. They are loaded in. Here we go. Keep in mind, we will be on Mets for the first 10 laps. I believe they are pacing a lap, by the way, because I think they have to set up the field and some other things. Which I'm going to go over now if I can pull that up. So, all joking aside, we have a message from Comical as we run this pace lap once we get loaded in here. So, they will be saluting for Ghost Tech. He lost a brother last week. In Hidden Truth, wife was also injured in a car wreck within the last week. So they are going to, as they set the field, run a quick little moment of silence and pace for Ghost Tech's brother and Hidden Truth's wife's injury. And my stream is trying to start an ad in about 50 seconds for it, so I'm definitely not running that during this. Okay, so now we'll find that Mets fan, and we will be ready to go. Up onto the 23, starting up front here tonight. They get through the restart zone, up to the line. Proto going to send them off. They get going. Didi on the outside. Trout following up him with Slash up in the high lane. Mets fan almost looking under the 22 as they go down to the turn 1. I believe that is Romeo following behind Proto as they still stay side by side down into turn 2 up to the backstretch. A little bit of a gap down on the bottom, giving everyone space. Ooh, hopefully we're not getting some lag. I see some cars in the background already in the wall back there. Nobody around but a shuffle of cars. Proto and Didi still fighting 3 wide down for the lead. Romeo sending it all the way down to the bottom, riding the line. Didi stays up top as Mets fan still holds on to the top 5, battling with Trout right there up by the wall. Close contact into the 19. 38 Dirtiest Cat getting by as well, following with the 18 Mountain Ranger. He makes the return. Looks like Proto's going to just barely get out front of Didi and take over the lead. Spent 2 whole laps side by side, and he's going right back down to the bottom to fight for the lead again. Mets fans started near the front, falling back, getting stuck on the high side. Just realized I can't stop my ads for this race because my little buttons have disappeared. Right, we are hitting lap number 6. Mets fan continuing to fall off through the field. Not by much, though. He has been able to hold his own. Not in the top. Oh, there goes off of turn 2. Almost tags that wall. King Coda now going to try to get by him as well as they still fight side by side up there for the lead. Mets fan off into the wall again. Bouncing through traffic. Leaders all in a pack. Didi and I believe that's still Proto side by side again. Ooh. 11 and 23 make contact back here. They're mostly single filed out in the rear field as the entirety of that top 10 is battling. The 20 car goes around into the 11. That is going to be multiple cars involved. The 11's over the catch fence. That will be our first caution once they race back to the line. Oh, never mind. They called it right there. And Pure Splash already out of the race. He was up front during that time, I believe, in the top 10. Or not the top 10, the top 5. That will conclude Mets' redeem as we will hit lap 10 under caution. So it looks like Didi will prevail with the lead over Romeo. Proto hold. Oh no, that's Proto in second, then Romeo in third. Dirtiest Cat has pulled his way into fourth. Mountain Ranger holds fifth. I believe that is Dreludes down in sixth with Hidden Truth in that 45 behind them. So only 8 laps gone by on track. Sorry, 7 laps gone by on track as we hit lap 8 here, going down pit road. I want to say our stages are 51, and the rest are 54s. No, sorry. I believe it was 51 for stage 1. We still have a pit stop scheduled. How's the race so far? I believe we just ran 7 green flag laps and had our first wreck. 20 car got on the apron, turn 3 and 4, took out the 11, and sent him over the catch fence. And I just realized you got an ad and did not hear that. Okay, good. While we're still in a caution, I can add my stuff back up on here. Add my 30-second, add my 1 minute, and add my 3 minute. And the snooze. Okay, so just in time, they've caught back up to the line. Sorry about that, still setting up the stream. Didi chose the outside and leads them off into turn 1. Already has that 34 clear. Does not go down. Romeo being held off on the top lane, not able to get down in front of the 34, but they will get the run coming down the backstretch. A little bit of a gap compared to that 45 and 18. He will close it going down into turn 3. Didi still holds the lead out front of that 34 Proto. Romeo falls back behind. Dirtiest Cat fights back with him on the side. Now fighting with the 18 as the top 4 single file out. Proto down to the inside of Didi. He is not one to run that bottom lane. Mountain Ranger and Dre lose a little bit of contact. Stays off the wall. The 38 down on the inside wall. Taps it a little bit but keeps going. Will lose a lot of ground though. Falls out of that main pack. Just ahead of everybody else. One car up by the wall. A few cars up here by the wall. 38 back off track. I'm not sure what happened there. But Didi continues to lead as they fight for second place at 34 and 22 Romeo. Oh, did you do a redeem there, Bryn? I don't remember seeing it. I know Mets got one. No, I don't think you sent one. Yeah, okay. Proto and Romeo, more contact. They're still side by side. That's going to send him up the corner and have to back off. Now Comical's up here in the top 5, working on this 22. Trying to get up into the 4th place. Has that bottom lane preferred. Gets right down in front of him. Here comes that 99. Romeo might lose another spot. Tags him a little bit, goes through the chicane. He had to check up right in front of a few cars. He stays in behind this 22, fighting the 18 now. Didi under fire for the lead once again by Proto. Dreludes and Comical are on the way as well. Yeah, Brent, I did watch Mets. I had him off from the start, and it ended under caution. Proto will lead that lap. Got out in front of the 16. Will clear him going into turn 1. Oh, sorry, not clear him. I think the side draft kept them together. Oh, that kept him from getting the run off that corner. And Didi fighting hard up at this top lane. Massive check up on the top side. 44 at Dreludes trying to get him going. The 34 Proto does get out in front, but a few cars checked up to the wall. 44 in it, 22 as well. Almost causes a wreck back here. Didi with a crossover onto Proto to try to take that bottom lane back for the lead. Comical holding 3rd right now as that 44 and 22 had some trouble. I believe that's also Trout falling off the pack there with Mets riding behind him, just behind this main pack of cars. Didi has started to back off. He's let the front 2 go. I am curious if he's on a fuel strat right now. Not sure. He is continuing to go in. Who is the 99? I'm not sure who that is. That is Llamas. One of those drivers under that cut line. Currently leading this front pack of cars. We have mostly single filed out. So Romeo has not been able to gain the ground that he lost after racing for the lead. currently sitting just in front of the 9, which I want to say is Bizarre. Or is that the 3? Okay, B-Dod's in the 9. Ooh, we got some cars off track. 24 around the 5, into the wall hard. I believe that will be a caution call. Biscuit down pit road with damage. Wolf as well. A lot of cars down there, so we'll see if they call it coming up here. A huge run out of turn 3, or yeah, turn 3 and 4. They were 3 wide going through that, and they get single filed out to the caution. Comical pulled his way up into 2nd. Proto leads. Didi holds on to 3rd. Believe that as Banksy has moved up into 4th, and I'm not sure if Llamas is 5th or if Truth is 5th. Looks like Llamas is 5th. So 20 laps so far out of the 49 in stage 1. It was not 51, so it's going to be 21 laps down once they cross over the line in pit road. Stage is nearing half over. They should not have to pit, I want to say. Maybe. We'll see when the counter comes up. Okay, so now we are within the fuel window if you save hard. So I know most will not do that because fuel window is about 25 to 30. So those that are willing to save and hope that it goes green would make it from there. But I expect maybe another caution. Welcome in, High Road. Still in stage 1 for our longest race of the season. Not even half over that. Oh, what's happened with the 4? I didn't even notice him. I think I heard someone stay out, so I wonder if he's going back. But it looks like they are ready to go this time. Proto leads. It looks like Banksy's going to get up to the top lane to get 2nd. Comical chooses bottom, sits 3rd. DD goes into 4th. We'll see what they can do. Romeo and Llamas sitting back here 3rd row. They get going. That bottom lane was checked up in the backfield, but the front 2 get going. That's Comical and Proto. They're going to clear that 10. Didi stays in 4th, stays behind this 10-car Banksy. Llama's moving up in front of the pack as well. Romeo trying to fight on his inside. Comical with another strong run so far early in this race. Got to redeem for Didi. Oh, 4-car SRC Drip has backed out. Oh, never mind. He was just in the pits. Where is Didi? Okay, here we go. Sitting on Didi for the next 10 laps. I believe he has gotten in front of that 22, so he is catching the front field as they are single file out all the way through the top 7. Didi falls up the track. The 22, 99, and 45 are going to work down to the bottom of him. They get by him fast. SRT Drip still trying to maintain some speed, minimum speed down there. B-Dodds and the 44 have caught up to GD, so he is in save mode. I think. It's hard to tell with him right now, but he is catching the back of this 45. Not a lot of movement up here from these guys right now. Ooh, that check up by the 99 is going to push the 44 or 45 in front of him. DD going to try to follow and take the 99. No, he's going to back out and fall all the way down to the tail of this field. I believe this is 10th. This is 9th. This is your top 9 all in one pack of cars right here. Still being led by Proto. Still have a long way to go on our fuel run. Looks like everybody's pretty spread out. If we have a caution, it'll be somebody taking an apron. No movement at all from this top 9. I wonder if some of them are even trying to save right here. 44 is not, is going to move B-Dodds out the way. DD going to take that spot from him, fall back into line. I think that is Trout, Dirtiest Cat, and Biscuit? 3 cars solo catching the field. It could be Mets instead of Biscuit. Nope, that is the 18 Ranger. Catching up on a slow car. I wonder if we had some pitters without noticing. Nope, that is the 4 car of Drip. Ooh, now our leaders are starting to get spread out. Multiple lanes by these guys. 45 going to lose a spot to the 44 for a second. Comical and Proto all up at the high side. Proto gets back down, but Comical going to lose more positions there as the train continues to close back up. Car dove before Proto could. So now the 10 will take over the lead. Clears him out of 4. Romeo going to work on Proto as well. Still working the outside. Here comes Llamas. Keep in mind, Llamas is one of those cars under the cut line. Deep under it, too. Huge stack up of cars up here. Almost 3 wide for the lead. The 99 stays behind that 34. And there is our redeem. Watching from Proto as he continues to hold this outside. The 10 car are going to pull some draft to keep him out there fighting that side by side with Romeo. Proto is second in points, trying to fight the 22 Romeo for the regular season champion. Running up front today and already got caught in the wall as they run down the rest of the stage. This is the place to pick up those points. Right now he is not in the position to do that. See if he can get back to it as laps go down. Looks like the 11 out of the race. Wolf looks like he is out. I'm not sure if I called that earlier. I'll get a lap count once they get back to the line. Oh, what happened with the 10? I was looking down at my in-car. I'm guessing he tagged the apron. Gonna lose the lead off of that. Now we're back to Romeo. We got a few cars who pitted up ahead. So yeah, the 11 did lag out. So keep in mind the fuel window has been open for a few laps now as they're catching up to the 3 of Bizarre and the 2 car of Biscuit. Yep. Bizarre will pull off to the side, let them by. .45 working on the 16 on the outside, gonna try to get somewhere with that. 13 to go in the stage. Looking at in-car of DD, he is 2 laps to the good. I'm not sure on everybody else. Keep in mind, there's still fall off. Oh! What just happened with the 2 car? What? I just watched Biscuit get dead stopped. Was there a lag kick by the 22? He's so far out ahead. What just happened? There were 4 wide coming out of turn 4. The 2 car got dead stopped. Romeo's on a 3 car length lead. They're almost 3 wide back here for 9th. Yeah, Romeo called for lag. He ran down on the grass to get out the way. So that's going to give the lead to Comical right in front of Didi and Banksy. So laps are winding down. Nearing 10 to go. Didi fighting with Proto right now, and also with Romeo falling out of the top 10 like that, Proto back here fighting for the lead. He needs to get this stage win. He can settle for 9 points on it, but that 1 extra point could settle it after tonight and the next few races following. Catching up to King Coda in that 24 car. We are 9 to go. DD still 2 laps to the good. Questionable on everybody else. See if Proto gets aggressive, tries to get the lead. He could be waiting to see where his fuel stands. No, he's going to run the outside coming out of turn 4. Caution call? That will be caution call with 8 to go. That is going to save the 22's stage. 2 car back down pit road. Mountain Ranger also in pit road. Mountain Ranger lags out because I do not see his car moving. Ooh, who gets the free pass? I think the 24 does. I want to say he just got passed. We will see in a minute. 3 car Bizarre. Also down pit road. I don't see him moving. Looks like Biscuit will get that lap back. A lot of cars already lagged out of the race. How many is that? 4? 5? 4. Yeah, 4 cars already out of the race. And the 18 was running up front as well, too. So we should be 6 to go at green. Now everybody is good on fuel and tires. Comical going to be the one to be control. Proto looking to try to get that stage, and Romeo trying to pick up some spots to get some stage points to keep his points lead. Which, reminder of that points lead, it is at 37-point lead, which can be picked up in the stages alone. Alright, we'll see what Comical has down in the bottom, fighting with Proto on the top, Banksy and Dreludes, high lane. You got Hidden Truth and Beat Odds following. Completely different top 5 up here. They get going. A very good restart by that 14 and 34. They cycle down to the bottom. The 34 doesn't get down. The 45 closes the hole. Tags the 34 a little bit. Gets a run down to the bottom. 14's going to block hard. Here comes the 34 all the way to the top, pushing by Beat Odds. Coming up to 5 to go. Contact into the 10 and the 44. 3 wide out of the turn 3 and 4. Comical loses the lead to Proto. 3 wide for second place. Everyone's bouncing back and forth back there. 5 to go. No more cautions. Oh, more contact. Lag from the 45. Cars going everywhere. Proto back to the lead. Exactly where he needs to be. Romeo not able to get back to the top 10 just yet. Still has 4 laps to go at the line. Comical continuing to follow through the field. What has happened back here? Oh, 20 car into the 14 hard. That stops him in his tracks. He goes around. Not sure where he was on scroll there, but the 14 out of that stage. Now Proto with a massive lead over the 45 and 16. Smooth sailing to the end of the stage for him. Try to recap on where we are. Got 45 or 34 leading, 45 second, 16 third, 99 fourth, 44 was in fifth. How is the 38 not wrecked? I just watched him get taken by the front wheels, and that 38 of Dirtiest Cat is still alive back there. But as I was saying, it looks like Romeo has picked up a ton of points in this top 5. Currently sitting in 5th. So he will regain those stage points. Ooh, Romeo on the wall. That's going to lose a spot to the 19. This is the last lap of the stage. Romeo's got to fight to get some more positions back. Currently sits in 8th. Proto still leading that stage, uncontested. Looks like Didi's gotten up to 2nd. Proto going to go up to take stage 1. And it looks like Romeo might have missed out on stage points. He got 2 points in that stage. So Romeo does make a rebound after the lag call. He still has some traffic to get through, but he's back in it. Proto showing very strong, as well as the 16 of Didi. He was catching that 34, but the 34 is almost on equal ground. Right, so we should have 52 laps here in stage 2. out of 4. Ooh, Didi will take over the lead. Proto falls to second, to the high side. Didi going to lead them down the inside, will clear before turn 1. 34 does not. Okay, he does get down in time in front of this 99. No, never mind. It's 47 laps in stage 2, 3, and 4. So, I believe it is. Yeah, 1 scheduled stop for each stage. If we go green, Proto fighting down the inside. Didi once again for the lead. The 99 Llamas under it. No, the 99 of. I forget who the 99 is. Sorry. Llamas, yes. Okay, I was right. Sorry, giving you a seizure. Back up front. Proto's fighting down in the bottom. Llamas on the top lane. Dreludes and No. Ghost Tech following up down to the bottom. Sorry, been out for a few months. Just still trying to remember names. God, Didi and Proto have been side by side more than anybody in this race so far. Dreludes almost made it 3, down into 3 and 4. The 45, a little bit of contact on the apron. Going to check up the 9. That's going to give Trout and I believe the 10 car some spots to work with down to the bottom. So Proto has gotten out in front of that 16. The 99 Llamas falls through the field. Ghost Tech got by him there. Look back here with Romeo. A few of these guys almost going 3 wide back here. Trout not able to continue to gain positions. Kind of bouncing back and forth around this top 10 area. Somebody's peeking up in the tail of this longest line. Little 23, a Mets fan holding strong. Oh, 9 car on the wall, through the grass, in the chicane, saves his car. No wreck back there for him. Oh, Mets fan up into the wall. He's going to lose some time there after that checkup. They get going. Llamas up by the 22 now. Oh, Dreludes made a dive on the 34, but he was ready right in the top lane. Proto will be able to hold on to that as the 44 had to check up. Alright, no problem there, Bizarre. Right, so Didi has fallen off of second place there. So he's going to give a 3-car link lead to the 34. Ghost Tech fighting Dreludes down to that bottom, followed by Llamas and Romeo. Romeo trying to salvage stage points to not lose that regular season points lead to that 34 currently is the lead. So far it is shaping up to be Proto's race. He got the pole, so far has led the most laps in stage 1, and currently so far has stage 1 win, and leading as of current. Still 2x2 back here with Dreludes 44, or not 44, 45. 10 and 16. They get that settled out right down on the bottom of that 22. Almost made contact. 16, a little bit in the wall. He is okay. Cycle back into line. As the 99 Llama's getting pushed by that 22. Great to see by the 34 as they're still side by side for second place. currently sitting at about 37 laps to go. Still outside of the fuel window, but only halfway through the run. Romeo has pulled his way up into second, got by that 99 and 5 of Ghost Tech, who just tags the wall. So he is catching the 34. We'll see if he's able to run him down single car. Looks like he's starting to pull away from that 99. Trout holding on to the tail of this field, as I believe that as Comical has returned and leading the second group of cars. Guessing that's lag. I'm watching the 5 just tank the wall down the backstretch. Okay, so they have actually caught Proto very fast. Romeo is on him. I'm not sure if he's going to try to make a move now or until near the fuel window. We'll stay with him for now. Single file line all the way out through the top 10. 99 going to lose the bottom lane. Ghost Tech going to take him. 45 as well. Looks like Llama's going to continue to fall towards the back. Didi makes a move on 45 and makes a second lane of cars. Romeo stalking that 34 as they race back there for third place. Here we go. 3 wide for third place. Contact Didi and Ghost Tech. Around goes Didi. Single car. Could collect somebody else in the backfield. Soon Didi goes flying. Other cars collected back here. Dirtiest Cat, Coda. 20 car. I believe of Go Dogs. He's going to get collected. Mets fan caught late. And that will be caution for stage 2. My party just disconnected. My party just disconnected. Why? Oh, party's back. Thanks game for that. So Didi went around. That was cause of caution. 15 laps ran in stage 2. Believe we're still going to be sitting outside of the fuel window. Proto so far has once again led the most amount of laps. Current leader right now. 22 Romeo, strong car. He's pulled his way back up front to challenge him. And Romeo will pass the 34 to take over the lead off of pit road. Romeo will take the bottom lane. It's going to put Proto up at the top. He's been strong up there as well, so we'll see how he handles that again. to the line. Romeo controls, sends it off. Good restart. Sends it down. The 34 dives down quick. Right in front of Ghost Tech. Third 99 and Llamas left out front for the top lane. My chat didn't even let it go through, but I'm gonna do a thing anyway. Just gonna leave it. Okay, sorry about that. Looking back up front here, Romeo stuck on the outside. Proto fighting it, led that lap. Did 5 car of Ghost Tech pushing him forward. The 10 car of Banksy still sitting with these guys. 5 car tags the apron, gonna check up, and it's gonna leave these two to fight it out themselves again. Romeo defends low. 34 is going to try his luck on the outside, get a little bit of side draft coming up to turn 1. He's going to have the run coming off of turn 2 here. Oh, 22 in the apron. Put the 34 in the wall in front of the 10. He's going to take the 44 with him into the wall. Other cars around as well. That's going to be another caution. 34 able to hold a solid position. Might still hold on to third as the 5 of Ghost Tech takes over the lead. Coming to the line with caution call. The 22 just checked up the 99 and gave the 34 the spot. So Romeo, I believe, taking fault for that wreck there. Gave the spot back to the 34, but also cost the 99. Might have given him some damage. "21 laps gone by in stage 2 so far. We'll see how many they have left. 27 left in stage 2. We're within the fuel window. We're almost halfway over. They're supposed to take forever. You're not supposed to spam them. We need some other viewership on here. Like what Georgia Dog was saying, I should increase the price of them. It's honestly, they are being used a lot, which is the intended purpose. And stop using them here. I know it wasn't you this one, but I know you've done it before. Alright, let's see what the 5 of Ghost Tech can do. Bottom of Romeo, we got Llamas and... Sorry, I forgot who the 45 is again. Down at the bottom, you have Dirtiest Cat following with 22. A solid restart from both lanes. The 5 will prevail going into turn 1, though. Ooh, Dirtiest Cat already in the wall. Nobody else contacts, so they keep going. Side by side down for second, 3 wide for 4th place behind them. Ooh, Mets fan a little bit of trouble in front of Didi. They keep it going. Back here with Didi in the middle of the pack. 44 Adreludes, who is running up front, trying to get behind the 16 to follow him through. Right now, Met's also in the middle of all this, running his own lane down in front of that 45, a little bit close to the 14. 3 wide out of 4. Romeo falling. A little bit contact down in the 19 after it. It looks like Llamas will take over the lead over Ghost Tech. B-Dod's finding his way through the bottom. 5 car on that wall. Proto gets by, sits into third. 23 of Mets. A little bit of contact into the 5. Everyone's bouncing around here. We still have plenty of laps to go on this field run. Mets fan is making the charge through the field with the help of Didi. Ooh, Trout is getting pushed around as well. Contact on that 19. Didi finally gets by that 23. Sets up into 6th place. Comical holds that top 5. Romeo and Proto still 1-2 on each other. They're going to try to work on B-Dodds and Llamas now. Keep in mind, we still have almost the entire field run to get through. Ooh, Romeo over the wall. Romeo will ride the wall, turn 3 and 4. We'll lose all that time outside the top 10 now. B-Dodds making a run for the lead, has about cleared Llamas. Almost 3 wide. Proto almost had a hole, did not take it. 99 of Llamas will prevail on the outside once again. A little bit of contact with B-Dodds and Proto. They keep it going. Comical will take up into 3rd. Didi fighting on the outside for that 9 car as well. Sends it in. Still side by side for 3rd right there as Llamas leads Proto. Doesn't matter what lane he is, he will make it work. We're looking at maybe 17 to go for stage 2. Proto down to the inside, going to clear that 99 down into turn 3 and 4. Help from the 14. Llama's able to power down, still stays side by side, getting the side draft. Here comes the 16 now. B-Dodds not far off the fight, sitting in 5th. Here comes the 45 and 10 to join the party. We are 2 by 2 by 2. 34 a little bit on the apron, going to tag the 99, stays off the wall. The 16 shuffles the 14 down. They keep going. Comical now to the rear of this pack. Llama still leads as Proto's fighting Didi for 2nd now. We are 16 to go right now. Llama's all the way up the track. Proto's got it almost 4 wide for the lead. Didi backs off. The 9 kept trying to push him through. Oh, they're down they go. 3 wide for the lead. He stays down. Llama's going to lose all speed. The 34 still fighting the outside. A little bit of push down turn 4. Up into turn 1 and 2. Proto still has a strong high lane car, but I think he needs that 99 to help push. He will lose a little bit of time there. The 16 has that low lane with a gap. So Didi's gotten back to the lead. Proto is still the one to lead the most laps so far. Right now losing ground to the 14. That checkup's going to pull them backwards, going to give the 34 a chance to run the outside again. Trying to find a hole in front of this 14 to work his way back up to the front. Llamas is sticking with him. Romeo's trying to find a way back up through the field, sitting right here behind Metz, Dreludes, and Trout, stalking the rear of this main pack. Didi continues to lead the 45, about to make a challenge on him. He's catching the rear bumper. Proto all the way up by the wall, gonna lose all that time again. Hidden Truth, that's who he is. .45 gets shuffled out. Commu to second now. Does he make the run on Didi down in turn 3? Did not able to get there. Didi gonna have a really good run out of 4, but this draft's gonna keep the 14 on him. Keeping as much as he can. Gonna have a run down into turn 1. Able to get it. Commu running down for the lead now. Where is that 14? So the champion. Didi stuck up high by the wall. Might have stayed off it, but it will still lose time to 14. He takes over the lead. Tinkar to follow into second as we get 9 to go in the stage. Again, Proto making a run back up here to the front to get his stage points. While Romeo, I believe that is him in the background, trying to hold on to a top 10 position again. You have Banksy or Didi winning the race. That's surprising considering this 34 Proto has been a top 3 car the entire race so far. Led the most laps even currently. Oh! 45 into the 16 and around a few cars. That might be a caution. Someone just got launched into the air again. Each wreck has had a car with air time. Now, Commu going to lead them to the line for caution call. With 7 laps to go, we will be 5 at green. So no more after this for stage 2. That will pull the 22 of Romeo back up through the field. Oh, sorry, wait. Where? Oh, okay, no. There he is. I thought I did not see the 22, but yeah, he is just behind the top 5. coming back up. Comical still holds the lead. Banksy up at the top lane. Didi and Proto second row. Romeo has made it back up here third row, side by side with Mets fan in that 23. See if Mets can hold on for a good stage finish. No more cautions for stage 2. Let's get down for halfway point and 5 laps to go. Ooh, a slow start from the 10 and even the 14, but massively checked up that high lane. That's going to knock the 34 out of the top 5, and Romeo holds up to third. That is not what Proto needed to see right now, so he's got some work to do. Clears that 23 up the track. A few cars in the a few cars in the background tag, and it looks like the 12, the 20, that 23 getting together. Comical still leads as we hit 4 to go. 3 wide back here as the 12 car bounced off the 44. A few cars. Surprised they haven't hit the wall. Tagging a little bit going down the backstretch. A bunch of ping pong cars back here. Ghost Tech fighting the apron to keep around these guys. Proto's making a charge through the field. Got by that 5 car. 3 to go, working on the 9 of beat odds. Comical still leads. Romeo working the outside of the 16 of Didi now. The leaders are coming up to 2 to go, stage 2. No movement yet from second place to take the lead. Proto's going to have to work his way through traffic to take over his 22 to not lose points on him. Just a battle for the top 5 right now. We're starting to make the move. Romeo down in the bottom, under the 16. They're coming up for the white flag, stage 2. GD gonna fall. The 14 gonna go high. Back down to the bottom, blocks the 22. 9 car tags the 16 up into the wall. This is final lap of the stage. Proto sitting in 4th. Comical holding on to the lead. Massively blocking the draft, but it's going to give a run for the 22 on the outside. He's going to use it. The 34 down to the 9. It's going to get him close. The 16 sends it deep as well. 3 wide for third. It's Comical going to hold on for the stage win. Romeo second. Proto third. Proto will lose 1 point compared to that 22 on that battle. As Didi falls back and lets them battle it out, the 9 will keep over 4th. Didi holds 5th. Comical gets himself a stage win. Proto is doing very well, but someone who is able to, a few others that are able to challenge him. You got Didi and Romeo as your other key drivers. And I think right now, from what we're seeing, a surprise winner could be that 14 of Comical. Putting up a great race so far. Both stages been running up front and get stage 2 win. And now he will lead them to start stage 3. Again, 47 laps to go for the stages. We are now halfway through the race. Comical down the inside, clears the 22 in turn 1. Down into turn 2, the 22 falls back. 34 follows down the inside. B-Dogs working the outside. Not able to get to 34. The 16 will clears him. The 12 a little bit of trouble in the midfield. Puts the 44 up by the wall. 3 or 4 wide back there. The 12 back in the wall. 38 as well. A lot of cars getting shuffled around, but they keep going for the most part. A few in the grass. Oh, someone's down in the grass. Hard in the inside wall. 38 stopped. Someone else might be in the grass as well. I believe that should be caution. 22 fell off. Comical still leads. Didi second. B-Dots third. Ghost Tech fourth. Proto 5th. Edots falls up the track into 3 and 4. The 5 will take over that spot. We'll see if this is caution here. 38 slow. He does get lapped before the line. So I wonder if by technicality they're going to make him the free pass. He gets a lap back. I'm not sure if anyone else is going to get one though. And the 4 will follow. So they do let the 4 get the free pass. It looks like the 44 of Dreludes will do tire strategy and pull himself up to the front of the field. Alright, Drelude's going to send him off. Good restart on the 16, but not better than the 14. He's not going to be able to get down to turn 1. Holding off, trying to run the highest side. Has a hole behind the 14, waiting for him to cycle through. But a few others got dropped to the back. So far, Comical has led since about the halfway point, stage 2. He's showing a very strong car tonight. We'll see what he can do working on this 16. Trying to keep him behind him. It's like a little bit of breakaway from the rest of the field. Dreludes on those older tires sitting in front of Proto. Still have basically the entire stage still left to go. Working the outside again. The 14 a little bit tight. It's going to slow his run up, give it to the 16 down the backstretch. He's going to try to work it going into 3 and 4 now. Here comes the rest of the field. 44 and 34 connect back up to the leaders. The 14 a little bit out in front of the 16. Able to hold it. Still not able to get next to Comical. Ooh, a little bit of contact from the 44, going to push the 16 up. That's going to give the 14 room to work with. He's going to pull the 16 up by draft. Back down to the bottom. And the 44 a little bit tight into him. It's a hard battle for second currently. That's keeping them away from Comical. Ooh, 3 wide for third, the 44 falling. Trout getting by the 45 and 5 down to the bottom. A little bit of apron. Almost was really bad back there in the midfield. Romeo working 3 wide on for 4th place. Beat odds in the middle. Tight on that 22 as he runs the bottom. Still 3 wide. Romeo trying to get Didi forward. That very top lane doesn't have much working with it. But 2 of the strongest cars in it can make it work. Ooh, lag from the 9. Might have tagged the 10 there. Romeo now down at the bottom of that 14. He caught him fast. Almost had him clear. Still side by side. Now Comical stuck on the outside, working with beat odds to try to get back by this 22. So far only 12 laps have gone by in stage number 3. He's gotten by Comical now. Here comes Didi as they run 3 wide for first. Almost 4. The 9 car going to join the 22 up at the top. 14, a little bit of checkup, going to have to move back. The 22 will prevail out of turn 2. Didi into second now. Romeo was breaking the drive, but Didi's going to have a great run down into turn 3 because of it. Pushed forward by the 14. He's going to have to check up after getting into the back of the 22 there. That's going to give Comical the run back into second. Here comes Beat Odds and Llama. Holding on to 4th, battling with the 9 car of Beat Odds again. Trying to get back to that lead. Sends it down on Didi off the trial, but going into turn 1. The 14 stuck up high. He might be able to get 2 for 1. He's on the side of the 14 and Comical. Comical falls down to 3rd. Draft pull from the 16 into the 22. Has the top lane on him now. 3 wide for the lead for half a second there. 22 in the apron hard into the 34. Huge checkup for the lead as the 14 goes around. Single car, the 16 goes around as well. That might be a caution. Beat Odds goes up for the lead. They will race it back. Almost all of the fastest cars were somewhat involved in that wreck there. Welcome in, Cowboys. Perfect timing. You just watched the entire pack of the leaders wreck. They are able to save it for the most part, and that is caution call. So Didi and Comical got taken out on that one. I'd imagine some others in the backfield as well. Comical was putting up a very good race at the point. Yet still, this is still only stage 3. We will get that through. We have to finish that one and head over to stage 4 after. I believe we are still outside of the fuel window, so looking at maybe one more stop for this stage. I believe it is just outside of that fuel window. Alright, we'll see what beat odds can do. Drelud's on his outside. Up to the line. Completely different. Top 5 as they stand. Oh, never mind, they are passing on the lap. Not sure who all was not ready there. Alright, now we will see what beat odds has for these leaders. So he's able to control. Very solid run going down on that 44. They're going to get both checked up. That's going to give the 22 some run down on the inside of turn 1. Going to push that 9 forward. Might have a run through the backstretch to take it, and he will. The 45 will try to follow. The 9 and beat odds going to be stuck on the outside. Romeo played it very well. Ran down the inside, waiting for him to go up. He took it from there. Now Romeo leads. Proto's got to find a way to get back up to it. Try to get those points back on that 22 again. Ooh, 45 makes a dive down to the bottom. He will take over that. Being pushed by Llama. Ooh, 38 in the wall. Going to catch the 20. No one around, but some damage guaranteed up at the top there. We are, about to say we are 2 by 2 all the way back to the top 10. The 9 car tags the wall, keeps it off of everybody. Bit of a checkup back there, 3-car breakaway for the lead. 45 will take over that. Romeo falls, running the high side. Trout picking up some spots as well, about to follow the 10 by, see if he can get through this 22 as it continues to fall places. Ooh, high goes the 44, up in the wall hard. Able to keep it off everybody, still in this main pack, but he tagged it hard. 45 fighting that 99 from taking the high side. He's able to hold off right now. Try to see how many laps to go once we get to it. Tin car up into second place now. We are at 23 laps to go. My in-car is just barely in the fuel window, so I do not believe we have to green flag stop. Very tight pack of cars right now as the 45 gets stuck up on the high side as the 10 of Banksy is now going to take over the lead. B-Dots to follow him back down in the bottom. He will take over that. Trout pushing the 22 of Romeo along. See if he can get forward with that. Ooh, 45 from the wall hard. He is going to stay off everybody else. The 20 as well. 38 through the chicane. Looks like we are okay back there. So now the lead goes to Banksy. B-Dod's second, challenged by the 22. Almost got him off that apron. Proto right here behind that 99, trying to catch the 22 again. The 19 of Trout finally starting to move ground under the 99, coming out of turn 4. Coming up for 4th place. Sorry, 5th. Right, no. No, that is 4th. Yep. The 19 going to go up into 4th place, fighting with the 99, and now got the 10. Romeo clears the 9 out of 4, takes over the lead once again. And you see back in the midfield of this front pack, that 34 struggling to get through everybody. Looks like we have still around 20 to go. Long way to go for stage 3 so far. Oh, what is happening back here with the 45 and 38? Thinking some lag on him. Romeo still leads unchallenged currently, I believe. Yeah, still got the lead. Just checking through our field. Not much else happening right now. Everyone else pretty spread out, and then you got your one pack of cars right here. The entirety of the top 5 and maybe top 9. Yep, top 9. Dini's back in the picture. He's now up into 2nd. Proto in the 3rd as well. 3 of the strongest cars of the night. 1, 2, 3. Arguably the 4th best, sitting at the tail of this line in 9th. Car Banksy also pulls forward on them and follows them through. We'll see if Dini tries to take the 22 Romeo. He will not. The 34 will, with a massive run by the 10. Going to push him down into turn 3. Almost gets cut off. The 22 is going to have a slow trioval, though, as he has to go up. The 34 is going to get a pull, see if he can try to work on that going into turn 1. Not able to take it, but he does get closer to that 22. down the inside off the backstretch. Proto looking for the lead once again since stage 2. Early stage 2. Car of Banksy also gets by that 22 of Romeo. Didi falls to 4th, fighting the outside now on that 22 as the rest of the pack catches them. Banksy's been putting up a very great race as well as that 14 of Comical. He's just being patient right now, but he's going to have to find something if he doesn't want these front two to start pulling away. Car going down pit road. He's not able to make it. A few others as well. We are 11 laps to go. My in-car shows 12. He's able to make it. Looks like the 14 is going to call for pits as well. Proto's still out here on the lead. Oh no, he's pitting. As well as the 22. 1 and 2 go down to pit, side by side as well. So Didi still 1 to the good, stays out with a 44 and 9. Calling in the background there. He's pitting. Way off pace. I believe we're 9 to go right now. Dreludes has the lead. See if anybody else goes to pit from this top 5. I believe they stay out one more time. Keeping the check on the 16. I don't think he has to pit. So those that did are definitely losing out on stage points. Yeah, he switches at the line with 1 to the good. So 8 to go. Didi will not be pitting this stage. It's just, does everybody else do the same? Dreludes beat odds 1-2. Didi 3rd. Llama 4th. Trout holds 5th with 7 to go. Ooh, lap car going to play an effect here. 16's able to get a draft off that 4, but he doesn't move. Going to slow him down, but he still took the spot over the 99. Now working on the 44. I think the 5 Ghost Tech's going a lap down, or yeah, I believe he's already pit. Looks like it because he's starting to pull away from them. With 5 laps to go, no more cautions. Didi is working on the leader. This is your top 5. One of these will get the stage one unless they start pitting. 4 to go. GD gave that 44 a tag going into turn 1 and 2, showing he's there. Being patient on when he makes that move down into turn 3. It's going to run the 44 high. 23 and Mets being risked going one lap down. That is 3 to go. They will catch that 23. GD grabbing draft off of him. Ooh, the 23 goes high. That's going to give a huge advantage to the 16, as the others did not get by him. 44 going to pit as well as the 9. 99 stays out. I believe the 14 already went in as well. But yeah, everybody else pit but this 99 and 16. 20 car of Georgia Dog going one lap down. At this point, Mets fan might be getting that free pass and trapping a lot of cars a lap down here. Ooh, 99 just went in. Yeah, 16's the only one to be staying out here. The 9 is out. The 44 is out. They go one down. They get back up on track. The 23 will not get past them. So right now, free pass is the 99. Or not the hours. Free pass is the 44. That is Dreludes. This should be stage finish right here. He's going to back off and let the 44 and a few guys get laps back. The nearest car is the 19 in second. He's going to wait at the line and let every single person get these laps back. The 19 is in second place. Here is second, who just got passed by the 44. 23 is also out of gas, but has made it to the white flag and cleared the leader. And he lets the 44 have the stage. And the 9. So Didi gives up the stage win to the 44 and lets everybody back on the lead lap. So Romeo got 4th, Proto got 6th in that stage. Alright, so Dreludes will lead them. B-Dodds in second. Start of stage number 4. Didi is part-time, so he is not going after points. So what he did is not put down a bunch of people racing for points a lap down, and gave the stage win to people that are still, again, racing for points. Because at that point, he almost lapped second place and was at the line. That would have been the entire field. Now, all the way on the outside, he's going to clear this 44, possibly. Help from the 9. 14 up in the wall hard into the 5, into the 20. That will be a caution beginning of stage number 4. Now it's a race to see who gets control. Didi on the outside. Here comes the 9 of B-Dodds. Not able to connect with him. King Koda also in the picture the first time tonight. Side by side on that 44. Coming up to control. Goes to Didi. He should not have lapped the field. He has nothing to gain from that. Honestly, they would have been really mad at him for doing it. Since it's still very early at this point, we still have the one scheduled pit stop in green flag condition. Unless, of course, we have a caution under the fuel window. DD continues to lead coming out of pit road. Looks like B-Dodds will take a spot over the 44. Alright, back to the restart zone in the line. DD control again with Dre Ludes on the outside, B-Dodds on the inside row, pushing him through. Solid restart by the 44. No hole to form on the 9. He gets a good start as well. Follows DD through into turn 1. Romeo sits in third. Proto lurking in the background just outside the top 5. Here comes the 10 car as well. Proto pushes into the top 5. King Coda follows in behind him. We are at 43 laps to go in the race. Romeo down the inside, contact, and pull the 16 up high. Side by side for the lead, Romeo inside, being pushed by the 10 of Banksy. B-Dodds sticking with that high side, has run up there just as much as that 34 tonight. Speaking of that 34, Proto connects down to the inside with that 10 car, pushing them forward. So far has not really gained much points-wise over that 22 car. Keep in mind they began this race with about a 37-point gap, and I believe it is at 34. If I'm correct on that. So not ideal for what Proto can do, but they still have 2 races after this to work with if he can pick up some points tonight. But right now, he's got to get some work to do because Romeo is leading. Now Banksy on the inside, the 34. Proto going to follow, trying to get beside that 16, not letting him in. He needs that spot down there, a little bit of contact. Close, he's going to have to check up, so DD will follow the rear of this pack. Proto gets ahead of that 22 Romeo. King Coda, furthest up he's been all night, sits in 4th. Drafting down the 34, going to try to take the 22. Down the inside. Romeo's still holding strong out there. Didi trying to fight back. Was it Comical and Mets fan? Very tail of this field trying to catch the leaders. Proto leads, Banksy second, Romeo third. Didi back into fourth. King Coda pushed him forward. He will take over fourth from Didi. Didi in the wall. They fall outside the top five and probably died once again. Romeo pushes the 10 and Banksy up to the lead. Gives him a tag to keep him side by side with that 34. Keep in mind, we still have a pit stop to get through. We are not in the fuel window just yet. Ooh, 38 up by the wall. Keeps it going. Banksy has the lead. Romeo's back down the inside of Proto. Trout has pulled his way up in front of the 24 and working on this top three. Dirtiest Cat, Comical, and Mets are slowly catching this field as they've also dropped off the 99 and 44. Ooh, never mind. They're fighting back there. The fuel window should open up within the next 10 laps if they can get down that far. So far, we've had multiple cautions in each stage. We had one at the very beginning of this one. We'll see if it goes green from here and we have a green flag stop. That would throw in some things. I know we had some green flag stops on the previous stage, but it was a fuel race for that 16 car. Proto's got past the 10 car again, back to the lead. Romeo got him as well. Here comes the 19, see if he can follow him through. Proto blocks the 99, or not 99, the 22 does get back down to the bottom after. Like he tagged the apron, so he's able to go up and Romeo took advantage. Cycles back up in front, and then cycling both lanes, keep them even. Trout's got down on the inside of that 34. 10 car on the apron. To push up, they're going to slow down. They're going to give room to that 22 to have a car length lead, but watch the draft. Didi's back in the picture. Beat Odds and King Coda connected. Those three I mentioned earlier trying to catch the field got together and they have fallen off. It is a 8-car race right now for this pack. Romeo leads it. Trout got stuck on the outside. Now Didi is going to take that. He's going to follow back behind that 22. Banksy trying to work on the outside. 22's backing off. Romeo's checking up. Banksy got to the lead, now cycling down the inside with a crossover. Romeo's taking it right back, followed by the 16. Trout's still stuck on the outside, but Proto connecting on the bottom. Going to take that spot over there. Banksy losing the lead. Push from the 16, keep them side by side again. Llama back in the picture. Dreludes, King Koda, tail of this lead pack. Two by two. Everyone is together right here. Oh, DD in the wall. Trout almost got by. Yeah, Trout almost got by without incident, but he's gonna get slowed up, same as DD. They have some work to do if they're gonna want to catch these guys. I think we're within the fuel window now. Oh, Mets fan right in front of the leaders. I don't think he got anybody, but that was close. Yeah, we are in the fuel window. So with 27 to go, and about 10 laps left on the fuel for everybody else. Our battle for the lead, the 34 and 22. 22 is pitting early. Followed by the 99 and 19. And the 16, who speeds. Definitely got in way too fast there. Another heartbreak for that 16 Aditi. Now Proto leads with that 22 pitting as early as he did. How long does the 34 stay out? Because he still has almost 10 laps to work with. 10 with an incident back there in the 44. Had to split him going down that tri-oval. So we're in the fuel window, and some of our leaders decided to pit right after a incident of DD tagging the wall, catching the 19, and I believe the 44. So they got shuffled to the back. But now 2 laps later, the 34 of Proto will pit in from the lead, and that will give it to the 44. Dreludes is the current leader. DD has gone 1 lap down after speeding penalty. So watching from our current leader, who I believe is going to run out his fuel. Also, DD is 2 laps down after speeding, not just 1. So he will get this 1 back here. Bryn, who even was your pick? The 10? I know he got checked up, but I believe he pit the very next lap, so he's able to salvage it. Dude, DD and Banksy. Oh yeah, DD's race is done. He sped and was caught in the wall and severely off pace. Ooh, hello, what just happened back there? I don't know what that was, but it looks like the 10 comes out behind the 16. I believe only 1 down. The 44 Dreludes is still out on track. I'm not even sure who I'll pit first. I want to say that 22 did. Romeo. Speaking of him, where is that 22? He is entering turn 2. Getting by Fool's Gold and Georgia Dog with llamas on him. And the leader is... Where is the leader? Did I pass him? I cycled right over. Oh my god. The 20 just brake checked the 12 hard. But yeah, 44 leader went in. It's going to cycle to the 9 as current lead. Sorry for the camera switching. Oh, is the 20 not Georgia dude? Am I saying Georgia dog? Oh, Go Dogs. No, okay. Yeah, it's Go Dogs then. I'm thinking of, yeah, different dog. And now I'm not talking about the 9, I was talking about with the 20 and 12. Now B-Dot's going in. Ooh, looked a little fast, but I think he got it down in time. Looking back on in-car, current leader is still the 9. He is in pit road. Still the 9 and 24. They pit the same time. Trying to find who all... Yeah, there goes the 24. And the 22 does take over the lead as he was the first to pit, so he got that track position. The 99 is in second. Third place on 2-lap fresher tires, the 34 of Proto with about... I cannot see the laps right now. Give me 1 second. About 17 to go. The 99 has put up a strong race tonight. He's been quiet around the top 5, led a few laps, but hasn't been a very, very strong car that we've seen from the 22, 34, 14. I think I'm forgetting somebody. But yeah, those are our normally front runners. As we hit 16 to go, that 34 is got to be in draft range now. With those two-lap fresher tires, he should make short work of these guys with plenty of laps left. Reminder, after our stages, because we had 3 stages instead of our 2, the gap for that regular season points battle between the 34 and 22 was 37 going in. It is around 34 right now after the stages because Romeo was able to bounce back after stage 1. So if Proto is able to win this race without incident, Romeo's lowest finish would be 3rd, so that is not much to work with and easily salvageable. They would have 2 races after this one. 34 got by that 99 quick and will make short work going into turn 3 and 4. We'll see if Romeo is able to side draft and keep him fighting a little bit longer. Hey, you never know. Romeo could miss a race. And that 34 Proto will clear the 22. Just barely. And at this point, I think without caution, it is going to be the 34's race. Because those fresher tires are going to be very useful in blocking. '23 parks down the inside. Well, Didi stopped because he wasn't getting points. So he's letting everyone else get back on it and race. These two are the biggest ones fighting for points other than that cut line. Oh, if he didn't, we'd have a boring stage 4. It would have been like 3 cars in the lead lap. Well, 4 because we did have that one caution. Llamas is trying to get himself a win, but keep in mind with the fresher tires of the 34 Proto and just the overall strength of this 22, not sure that he's going to have the opportunity to get it. Maybe, no. I think the 99 does actually have a really good chance of winning this race. If the 22 makes a move and they both go high, that 99 could take it 3 wide. Almost thought about it there, a little bit of a tag. Was able to hold on, sit in the draft of that 22. So we're getting interesting as the laps run down. We are under 10 to go. I believe this is 8. We are 9 to go, coming to 8 to go. I believe he is. Yeah, Llamas is at the very, very end of the points line. Literal last place that is counted. Also, Romeo just got past his 34, so I'm curious on how he was able to do that with a 34. I'm guessing he waited for a mistake, because I was not looking up at the screen. Now, Proto is going to have to find a way back up to them with single-digit laps left. Oh my god, no! The 99 into the wall and takes Proto out. No way that just ended like that. I'm not sure if that's going to be a caution. If it is, the 34 might be able to salvage the rest of the race considering the gap that everyone had, but I don't know if that's going to be called. At the line, does the 22 slow down? He is not. Proto, one of the, if not fastest cars of the night, taken out with 8 to go. We are 7 to go now. It is all Romeo's race unless this 99 can make up this gap. Checking on the rest of our field. I believe this is third, fourth, and fifth. Third, fourth, fifth, and sixth right here. What is that? Dreludes, King Coda, Comical, Trout. The rest of your top 6. Ooh, Llama's down the inside of Romeo. Side drafting. He's got him down here. He lets him go, though, into turn 3 and 4. Coming up to 3 to go. Romeo blocking very low. Three laps, what can this 99 do? The 2-car wrecks off by himself. Keep in mind, no more cautions. We are under 5. He needs to bait the 22 into a mistake. Where does Romeo choose to block and how does he do it? Right now the 99 is going to run the top lane, lose a lot of speed. We are 2 laps to go. Here comes a draft run. How much does the 22 block? He cuts off a good portion of that draft down the backstretch, but a huge sin by the 99. Huge sin by the 99. He's able to kind of keep some ground here, but now this is the last chance to do something. White flag, white flag, Romeo has the lead. Llamas is close on him. Watch the 22 to break the draft. Good follow by the 99. We'll see the send. Into the back of the 22. Not going to matter. 99 on the outside. Wait. The 22's checked up. What? The 20... Is Romeo out of gas? That just gave the 99 the win. I think Romeo ran out and Llamas takes it out of 4. Romeo did run out of fuel. He was the first to pit, but the 99 followed and saved more than him. Llamas takes it. Romeo out of gas, out of 4. Wow. Complete different situations on who we thought was going to win this race. Thought the 34 had it with his fresh tires, got wrecked out. Thought the 22 had it by the gap that he had, and then runs out after the battle with the 99. And Enraged Llamas, at the very bottom of the point sheet, has locked his way in. I don't even know who got third after that. But it looks like our fast lap goes to Didi. Which honestly, that was set at the very beginning of the race. Alright, I know Llamas and Romeo are 1-2. I'm not sure who was third. Waiting on them to get out of the Discord call. Welcome in. I do not know who finished third.
Dret, the 44.
Dre leads.
I can't believe I ran out of gas. That's funny.
I was so confused
that
until I
worked at the
remembered
beach.
that you pit first.
Yeah.
I just followed the
Me
22.
leading it, I shouldn't have left. I shouldn't have led. If I would have probably saved a lap.
That had to have been
Right.
it.
So everyone's in. Make
wasn't even
sure
thinking
you
like
get your
that.
stuff included.
I got you.
I can't believe I ran out of gas. That is hilarious. I can't even be upset with that.
Yeah,
Good
dude,
thing
what a
you already have a
race.
couple wins. I ain't gonna lie. If I didn't have a win, I ran out of gas, I'd be fucking sick. But oh, sorry for the language. I'd be sick. But well, I included my audio,
Is
and I'm
this
already fine.
Drelude's side account?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. So starting off with our third place finisher, Dreludes, a very solid top five car tonight. Didn't lead much laps, but you definitely kept a presence among those fast guys throughout that race. Honestly, through every single stage, I think you picked up a good amount of points. Uh, didn't get the win. I think he kind of lost it on some pit strategy, track position, but a solid third place is well deserved. It was a fun race to watch, and I guess how was your race to get through that? How do you think you will stack up as we get closer to the playoffs?
The race was good. Um, it's hard when you get back in the pack and you know you don't belong there, kind of. It's hard to pass and hard to get through, hard to stay out of trouble. Um, but just another podium. I mean, I'll take it. I'm stacking up some points. I just trying to be there for that win. But um, the playoffs approaching. I mean, you can kind of see who the top couple guys are. So I just hope to keep the momentum going. Don't get you know, stopped by anything.
Yep, just kind of waiting for the playoffs then, trying to see if you can nab some playoff points whenever you can. Because I know you're pretty solid up into it, so basically locked up into the playoffs. Just trying to get through the next 2 weeks. Uh,
Yep. And we got a stage
other,
win, so I'm cool
yep,
with that.
you did.
I think it was the
Yeah, I forgot
first
about that.
stage win of the season. I'm not sure
Well,
though.
either way, that 1 point could easily save your season on whichever round. So we'll see how that plays out as we get ready for playoffs. So congrats on the third, and look forward to seeing you back up here again.
Yep. Thank y'all. Shout out to everybody. Puts this thing together. You guys have a good night.
You too.
Yep.
GG's Llamas.
GG's, bro.
All right, and our second place finisher, who ran out of gas, thought you had it locked up. Not without challenge though. After that 34, unfortunately got wrecked, battling for the lead late, under 10 to go. At first we thought he had it, then we thought you had it, and then sputtering out you go into turn 3 and 4. Let the 99 go. A very solid race for you. It looked a little concerning starting stage 1. You were losing points on that 34 proto to keep your regular season points lead, but you kept getting above him in the stages, and then a second place finish will extend that going into the next few races. So it's all but locked up from here. Even though you didn't get the win, how do you feel after this race and a strong run and a, again, very solid points night?
Well, to be honest, this is the first time I ever raced at Charlotte with the next gen. I'm not a fan, or maybe the next gen isn't a fan of me, but this whole race was trying higher pressure wedge. It was a pretty stressful race. It was fun, but it was stressful, and luckily, towards the last stage, it came in, locked in, and I pulled a Ryan Blaney. I, pitted a little too early, but I don't think that did it. I think me fighting and being the lead made me burn up some gas. I literally ran out of turn 4. So it's I can't be upset about it. You know, it is what it is. I know I'm just waiting for the playoffs, whatever points I can grab. I don't know if they have a regular points champion here or not, but I'm just looking forward to the playoffs. And congrats to Lama. He thought I let off for him, but he
I
just
thought you did
beat
too.
me in strat. He beat me in strategy. And that's about it. I'll take second place.
Yeah, again, it was unfortunate to watch because even I thought you let off for him to let him in the playoffs, but
Yeah, I've done
it
it
just,
before.
yeah,
I've done it before, and really
yeah.
big stages. It's embarrassing, but you know what? It's part of the game, and I'll be back next week.
Yeah, just
Shout out to
unfortunate,
Proto.
but
Shout out
oh
to
yeah.
Proto. They were fighting behind me. I seen, we were all just trying to get in line, and they touched, and it was nothing intentional. Proto was probably one of the fastest cars tonight. I know he's frustrated, but
Definitely.
uh, he's it happens, man. It happens. So thanks to the league, Kami. Ghost was actually pretty fast today too. He made me raise my eyebrows, and that's about it. Until next weekend or next week.
Yep, and we look forward to seeing what you can do to maintain your points gap to get that regular season and then on to the playoffs for you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, guys.
All
GG's, bro.
right, and on to our race winner. Stole it out of turn 4. Again, you were up front pretty much the entire night. Kept them on your toes, pushing everyone up to the front. Didn't lead many laps, but you were there as well. Fighting with Romeo on those last 3 laps, did you expect him to run out of gas there? And were you prepared to do any type of bump and run going into turn 3, ascend, anything? Uh, yeah, anything from trying to get your first win to push yourself into the playoffs? Oh, hello? Is my thing broken? Oh god. My internet shut off, didn't it? Jesus Christ. Don't see my thing. My stuff is frozen. I don't. Can y'all still hear me? I can't see. Oh, I just got another invite. What in the hell is happening? Why is it doing this on the final person? Okay, we can hear me, but I can't see my party at all. And I'm trying to join llamas again. I can't leave the party that I'm in, I think. Let me see. Yeah, I can't leave it. I can't create one. Let me join a Discord. Still can't create a party. Yay, this is fun. We are having fun. Okay, did that fix it? No, it's an Xbox issue. My I can't move in my home screen. What is happening? My Xbox is not overheating. It's been on twice since I've moved. Oh my god, I can't do anything. I wasn't done. I actually can't end stream unless I turn off the Xbox, I think. Ah, it's fixed. Thank God. Okay, now we should be good. See if he can join back.
I mean,
There we go. I
yo,
don't understand why it did all of that. I couldn't move on the home screen. I couldn't join the party again. I couldn't even leave it.
man, Xbox had a problem, bro. Crazy.
Right before we could end too.
Oh yeah.
Okay, as I was saying, did you expect anything after or yeah, coming up to the last few laps, about 3 to go when you caught him? Were you planning on anything that you could do on a send? Or you going to try to move him, considering you were the very last pointed driver on the list, knowing you needed a win?
Yeah, I got too much respect for Romeo to move him like that. I know, like, if he didn't run out of gas, I would have probably finished second. I didn't have the momentum. Um, I wasn't there on his bumper either to even move him in 3 and 4. Uh, so it would have been a win for him. Like the fact he ran out of gas is crazy. Um, that I just decided to follow him on his pit strat, and then I decided to push him around the track. And I not realizing we'd be a lap short. So had it been me, I'd ran out. You know what I mean? So it's just crazy how that works. Um, and I did come in tonight knowing that I did have to win. You know, being like you said, lasted points is crazy. The fact it happened was insane. Really don't know what to say. I mean, I feel bad for Proto too. Did not mean to ruin his night. He had the fastest car for sure, no doubt about it. Uh, it just sucks.
Yeah, that was very unfortunate to watch when that happened. We thought he had it won, but then y'all fought back, and then that happened after.
Yeah,
Which I'm sure that could have probably changed the outcome of the race, considering 3 cars. But we got what we
yeah,
got, and you wound up with the win. And all I can say is, welcome to the playoffs.
dude, it's crazy. I appreciate it. Shout out to Comical. Shout out to all those guys. It's crazy. Awesome. What a time. What a race.
It was a very fun race. Good
Yeah, dude.
pack racing, pretty
Yeah, that was hard
much
fought for
through the
sure.
whole field and through the lead.
Yeah, definitely. It was hard getting through that pack. Like if you get sent back, it was hard to make that up.
Well, all right. That should do it for our longest race of the season. Extended even with Xbox issues, so thanks for that, Microsoft.
Love it. Good
But
old Max.
yeah, it's good to be back because I've missed a few weeks. So look
Heck yeah,
forward
man.
to seeing what everybody else can do as we get down to the last 2 races of the regular season. So with that, congrats on your win, and we will see y'all next week.
Heck yeah, man. Glad you're back, buddy. Appreciate it.